GLP-1 journey in review. I want to tell you about my journey so far. I've been on tirzepatide since December 2023. I've been on maintenance since January 2025. Today, we're going to talk about what I would have done differently had I known what I know now. First of all, I would have started sooner. This is a great medication. I didn't know anything about it, which is one reason why I started this channel. I didn't know there were options of not getting the name brand, of getting compounded. If I would have known that, I would have started this journey a lot sooner because I feel so much better with the weight loss. A lot of the inflammation is gone, and I just feel great. A lot of my pre-existing conditions are either gone or well under control. This is a life-changing medication, and I really wish I would have started sooner. I'll tell people not to listen to all the fear that's on the internet. So-and-so says, oh, you're going to end up in the hospital. Oh, I got so sick. Ignore all that. Everybody's different. Half the time, they're not even telling the truth. Just forget about all that and start. Get the medication. Start. It's a journey, and you're going to be so much happier when you start this journey. Trust me. So basically, it slows down the emptying of your stomach and the whole digestive system so you feel full longer and feel full quicker. It makes the pancreas secrete a little bit more insulin so that the sugar is even and you don't get those sugar spikes. It sends a signal to the brain saying, hey, I'm full. I don't need to eat the whole pizza. Just a little piece is fine. If I would have known all this, I would have started so much sooner. And don't think it's cheating. You're not just going to take the injection and the fat's just going to melt away. That's not how it works. You have to eat more properly. That food noise is going to go away. So it's going to make it so much easier. You're not constantly thinking about, oh, yeah, I know there's a piece of pizza sitting in that lounge. Better eating habits, less eating. You feel so much better. You're going to want to do more steps and be a little bit more active. And you're going to be surprised at it all. And I wish I would have taken pictures and measurements when I first started this medication. When I originally started it, I was only going to do it for a month or two to jumpstart my diet because, again, I didn't know anything about it. I thought I'd be taking a name brand at $1,200 a month. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to afford that more than a month or two. That's crazy. First of all, that's not true. There are other options out there. Since I wasn't going to take it long term, I didn't take my measurements. I didn't take before and after pictures. I didn't realize I was going to stay on the medication until I was about 4 months in. And I did take some pictures and measurements then. I had lost a ton of weight before that. Before you start, the day you started, the day after, take measurements, take pictures. You don't have to post them on the internet just so that you'll be able to see the difference. I tried some cool sculpting. Do I see a difference when I tried it? Yeah. Is it the fact that I was watching what I ate and working out like a dog? Or is it the cool sculpting? I don't know. They sent me the before and after pictures. I didn't really know which was the before and which was the after. I know it was a different camera that they used. There definitely would have been a difference from the time right before I started this journey till now. I wish I would have had the pictures. So do all that. Again, you don't have to show them to everybody, just to have them for yourself. And don't expect it to fail. I went on many diets before, this diet, that diet. It's going to work for a month and I'm going to get tired of it. It just doesn't seem to happen with this medication. When it works and it's working well, you're going to see it's going to make a huge difference. Limiting your foods like you do on typical diets. No food is off limits. Yes, moderation. And yes, when you start, you should, oh, I'm just going to take a little piece of that, a little piece of that, as opposed to eating the whole thing. Yes, that helps. But when you first start, you're probably going to be a little bit more strict. And then as you see it's working, you're going to allow yourself once in a while the freedom to have that piece of pizza or half a slice. This is a lifestyle. This is the way we're going to be from now on. So nothing is totally off limits. And it's unlike other diets because it's not really a diet. It is a lifestyle. That is the main difference. And everybody gets worried about the side effects. Yeah, some people get some side effects. I've been very lucky. I really haven't had any side effects. 98% of them are manageable or very little. Some people have a little bit of diarrhea or some constipation. You could take something for it. It'll go away. Is it a problem? You might be a little uncomfortable for a day or so. There's ways to deal with it. You could try different injection site. You could try taking some over-the-counter medications. A lot of this helps. And a lot of times, once your body gets used to the medication, a lot of these side effects go away. As far as the constipation, which a lot of people do have, hydration, again, I take a stool softener every day. I have probably for about 15 years before this new lifestyle of mine happened. And I just kept taking it because I think it's very helpful. There's dieters, see, there's things that you could take over the counter that will make this very manageable. Don't worry about the side effects. Some people might feel fatigue. Say you take a nap once in a while. It's not a big deal. Your body gets used to it. That's why they start you on a starter dose. And if you need to take it for more than a month for your body to get used to it, do it. You're going to be so much happier losing all this weight and having this new lifestyle. I wish I would have done a little more strength training when I started. I've always pretty much exercised. A lot of people, I would go on the treadmill and do cardiac. 'Cause we were all taught years ago, cardiac equals weight loss. And yes, that is true. But with any weight loss, you're going to lose some muscle. So strength training is very important. I wish I would have started the strength training part when I first started the medication. Now my workout is about 50-50 between cardiac and strength training. And I could tell the difference. My muscles feel better, they look better. When you have more muscle, you'll burn more calories. Muscle burns more calories. You have to increase your protein. I try for between 100 to 120 grams of protein a day. Very important for both muscle strength and not losing your muscle. Protein keeps you full longer. You're not going to have as many cravings if you have a lot of protein. I start my day off. I've never been much of a breakfast eater. I have that protein shake. I throw that collagen in there for some extra protein. I have the Fairlife milk, which has protein. And I get my morning going with over 40 grams of protein without really even eating. That's just my protein shake. That's almost half of what my gold protein is, especially on shot days. That's really helpful. On my shot days, sometimes I'll throw in some yogurt, low sugar yogurt, and get even more protein so that it'll be 50, 55 grams of protein for the protein shake. I might sip on that from 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. I'll even have some of it after my lunch. I'll have it during the day. And again, that's half of my protein for the day. And you don't necessarily have to go to the gym. You can do stuff at home with some dumbbells or some resistant bands work great. There's lots of things. I know people who will get, exercise bikes or rowing machines. That's fine. You don't even have to put that much into it. You don't even need a weight bench, just someplace where you could lie down and use the dumbbells or the weights. That's all you really need. Just a $30 or $40 investment, or the bands are even cheaper than that. But you get that training in. So those are the things I would have done differently. Let me know in the comments what you would have done differently and what you're doing for your strength training.